doesn't fracture. Hey, doesn't matter.
It don't matter what they say, we gon' talk anyway. Bell rings, mic check, let the real ones play. From the legends to the new blood, climbing the ladder. Welcome to the show, it doesn't matter. Notorious Dome set the tone, main event status. BDC bring a fire, every take savage. Strap facts with the knowledge, history splatter. Poppy planting a wild card, say it loud, it doesn't matter. No filter, no bias. This is the It Doesn't Matter podcast.
64 entered, 32 survived, and now we are down to 16. No more easy picks. Every matchup tonight could be a WrestleMania main event. Welcome to the sweet 16 of Wrestling Madness. This is where the bracket gets real. I'm your host. I'm the Notorious One. I am Dom. I'm here with Poppy Platano. I'm here with BDC. I'm here with Stratfax. I'm here with Ringside. And tonight, we're going to get down to it. But before we do, fellas, we in round of 16 right now, Sweet 16. What's the biggest shock so far in this tournament?
The opening one, Stone Cold being kicked out.
That's going to be the shock of the shock to the system for the entirety of this tournament.
But you picked them.
I did.
You picked them. Who? Strat
Shawn?
picked them too. Yeah,
But
Strat
guess
picked them
what?
too.
But guess what? I wasn't the only one. There was two other people who picked them with me. So there you have it.
Don Juan Jong and producer Booby, because if we didn't, the show wouldn't get out.
That's why we gotta have Ringside here. Ringside needs to be here to clarify shit.
Yeah, we need someone with
I'm
a quiet
here.
house.
That's right. And I'm here to lay the hammer down to prevent any other atrocities, such as
And
the
we
opening bout.
We also need some of Ringside's pet peeves. Gotta get one in tonight.
We might. I don't know if I'm peeving tonight. That's up to you guys. We'll see.
But what if Stone
All
Cold
right,
was
so we
still in
gotta
this
work a
today?
peeve in.
You think he would be in the Sweet 16? Will he win this thing? Will he win the whole thing?
All I gotta say is their son. Oh hell yeah! This is a Platano because I'm Poppy Platano.
Yeah, he would definitely be in the Sweet 16 at this point because
Without a doubt.
he's taking out Van Dam.
Ron Simmons should have took out Van Dam, but y'all only want to vote for that one.
Well,
Well, enough looking back. Let's get into it. Ringside.
Oh.
Two innovative high flyers who changed the game more. We have Rob Van Dam and we have Rey Mysterio. Who you got?
This is very difficult because these were definitely two of my picks. It's very hard to say. It's basically a coin flip for me. I think I have to defer to Rey Mysterio, even though I love RVD very deeply. But it is what it is.
All right, we got one for Rey Mysterio. Strap, let's hear what you got to say.
Booyaka!
Strap got Rey Mysterio. We got two for Rey Mysterio. BDC, what about you?
GLOAT.
For the people that can't spell?
The greatest luchador of all time, damn it.
Rey Mysterio. Platano, I know you're sticking with your roots. Who you going to pick?
what roots you talking about? Shit. 420's coming up. Those different kind of roots.
Oh, yeah, you got drug tested. You got drug tested today. You good.
I did. I passed. And a breathalyzer.
Oh, shit.
Oh, but yeah, I got to go with Rey Mysterio, man. His iconic matches, the mask. I actually had a couple masks, and I'm mad I freaking lost the Captain America one. I was in the Bronx when I got that one, and lost it on the train like a dummy, but got to go with Rey.
Well, it is unanimous 619, Rey Mysterio. No need for me to explain because Rey is the greatest luchador of all time. All right, let's get this one. Might be a little more interesting right here. We have the greatest career of all time, and we have modern day greatness. Fellas, does longevity or peak, which one matters more? We have the Nature Boy Ric Flair, woo, and we have AJ Styles ringside. Kick it off.
AJ Styles, final answer.
Okay, phenomenal one. Strap.
Woo.
Strap with the woo. So we split right now. BDC?
BDC with the AJ Styles.
Okay,
I was
Platinum.
like, DDP? What the
Oh shit. Platinum.
I gotta go with Ric Flair, man. One of the most iconic characters of all time. Everybody's talking about. No one's talking about doing AJ style phenomenal stuff. We all talk about nature at night. When we go into them clubs, what we trying to do? Kiss, steal. Come on, ladies. At 12 o'clock, leave your man at home.
Them girls be like, you can't get your lines out.
Damn right. But you gotta get a different line.
Platinum popping himself right now. That's what nation is.
Yeah.
You know what nation is? Nation is when you in the bar, you take a sip, let's take a shot, and you just throw the shit over your shoulder. That's what nation is.
He's a faker.
Well, I had a said moment because, Cena's going through the Hall of Fame, so gotta get deal over.
Oh Lord. So look, we got a split.
Yes.
And it comes down to
The second match. So it comes down to me, the notorious one. I love the Nature Boy. Kiss stealing, wheeling, dealing, son of a gun. I love the phenomenal one. But it can only be one. That's Ric Flair. Woo!
Woo! To beat a man, woo! You gotta beat the man. And AJ Styles, you ain't being this man. Woo!
Ric Flair, on to the next round.
All right.
Now this one is going to get a little more interesting. So we have an icon of two different eras. I want to know who is more important in wrestling history. And we've seen this match numerous times, so I can't say who's going to win in their prime. Ringside, we have The Undertaker, and we have the immortal Hulk Hogan. Let's go.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Bury me soft, me brother. One for Undertaker.
We have one for the dead man who's alive. Wait, what?
Don't question it.
All right.
Just roll with it.
Strapvax, your turn.
What you mean you look like Hulk Hogan?
So that is a Hogan one, I'm guessing.
Take that again.
we got Hogan, I guess. Yeah, Hogan for one.
okay.
BDC.
It's that time when someone called Nicki Minaj Hulk Hogan.
Oh,
wow.
shit.
Oh, shit. I'm blocking your ass.
I remember that now.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, I remember.
She had the bandana.
I remember.
Oh,
All right.
man.
BDC.
I know where he's going.
You know where I'm going, but I kind of hit down with some of my reasons for it. For as much as he meant the WWE and the early stages of WCW, he also meant the downfall of WCW, and when he was there, the downfall of TNA. So no, I'm not going for him. Not this time. Taker's got my vote.
That's where I thought you were going.
And you will be
All right,
absolutely
Brian lying to
correct.
himself.
So it's 2-1.
Brian's not lying to himself. Brian watched TNA. Brian saw what happened with TNA,
But-
Dixie Carter, Hulk Hogan, and all that bullshit. And TNA had to change its name and then come back in order to kind of resurrect from that. So no, I know exactly what that is.
But you're the notorious Undertaker guy, and you voted for Hogan.
No, I did not.
No, he did not.
You said Taker. You said Taker.
He said
I
He
said
referred. He referred to Taker.
I referred to how he destroyed two organizations and then said my vote was for Taker.
yes.
2-1. Undertaker. Platano.
This one's difficult just because the eras, like you said. You're talking about the impact into the game that Taker left, the longevity, staying with that one company that finally gave him a chance to create a character when someone told him that he wasn't worth a dime in making money, and he proved everybody wrong, making a character that probably shouldn't have only lasted a few months and make it last a lifetime. But you're talking about Hulk Hogan. The man put wrestling on his back. He made everybody want to watch wrestling, and no one ever talks about WWE, AEW, or anything who's a casual without mentioning Hulk Hogan. Yeah, regardless of what he did in his personal life, that's what your opinion is. But the man just put wrestling where it's at, and we wouldn't be probably talking the way we are now without that man. So my vote goes to Hogan.
So we are split
And
again.
we're split again.
Well,
I know where he's going, so let's go ahead and just throw this in right now.
you don't know where I'm going, BDC. You don't know where
I
I'm
know exactly
going.
where
You
he's
know how I
going.
feel about the dead man. I love the dead man. I
Mhm.
love the streak. I love what he do. I love Mark
There you go.
Calloway. I love the Big Red, Big Evil. I love all that shit. But Hogan knows best. Hulk Hogan.
AKA exactly where I knew he was going. I mean, duh.
You talking about the downfall of Hogan. You can't talk about the downfall of Hogan because Hulk Hogan, he built up the WWF. This is why we're at where we're in now. He did the same shit for WCW. He reinvented himself with the NWO, and wrestling became hotter again.
Him and his politics killed WCW. Him and his politics almost killed TNA. Those are both facts.
I will say WCW killed WCW because without him, they wouldn't have been alive those 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, they'd have been done. They'd have been lost in the sauce. TNA, they was experimenting.
No,
they went to know what they knew best.
TNA was niche until Hulk Hogan and Bischoff decided they wanted to run the Monday Night Wars against WWE, which was a bad idea from the jump.
Yep. Strap,
He
no
almost
comments.
killed TNA.
About what?
Did Hogan kill TNA in any other
Did
company?
Hogan kill TNA?
Yes.
I mean, he was part of it. I mean, Dixie Carter's a fucking moron. So
she had no clue.
Everyone took advantage of her. You know, I mean, great for the wrestlers. They got a lot of people got paid a lot of money. So good for them. So you can't totally knock Dixie Carter, but TNA's identity was dismantled when the Hogan and Bischoff era came in. So, you know, the prime years. I mean, remember the horrible Donald Trump and Rosie O'Donnell segment on Raw? The fans are chanting TNA, TNA, because at that time, TNA was still, they were the alternative. They were cool. They were cooler than these impersonators of these two other idiots. But that was like 2009. And 2010 is when Hogan and crew came over. And that's when TNA really changed forever. I mean, as a viewer, it didn't get better necessarily, but it got more interesting because that was just such a wacky freaking period. Just think of all the cast of characters, you know, just that first head-to-head Impact versus Raw show. You know, you had Homicide destroying his career, not being able to get out of the cage of death thing, the Thunderdome cage there. Val Venus, Sean Morley showing up, Jeff Hardy, RVD, you know, already beating Sting with a kick in a second, you know. It was wild times, interesting times. But did Hogan being signed to TNA help lead to its end? Yeah, absolutely. Because TNA, I mean, they're still around today, of course. They're not anywhere close to who they were before, but they've survived like a cockroach, and they're still here. So they've changed their identity. Good for them. But yeah, man, Hogan broke the company bankroll wise. So yes, Hogan led to a downfall of TNA, but hey, they're still around.
Ringside, any thoughts?
Well, Hogan didn't kill TNA because obviously TNA is still around, but he certainly put his foot on its neck for a very long time. It took a very long time to recover. But I mean, he's still Hogan. I didn't vote for him because like he sucks. I don't like him. I don't like him for a lot of stuff he's done, in and out of the ring. So Taker's lesser of two evils, and that's all that matters. That's it.
And you
We
gotta
ain't
deal with
talking
him one more
TNA
week.
tonight. We ain't talking TNA tonight. We're talking the next matchup.
You gotta deal with him one more week. All right, here we go, fellas. Take this however you want it. Are we judging skill or career? Because our next match, we have Bryan Danielson taking on Triple H. Ringside, who you got?
Danielson.
You confident in your answers?
Hell yeah, dude. I ain't fucking around tonight.
All right, you trying to make a half-hour show. All right. Hogan knows next. Strap, go ahead.
Danielson.
All right, BDC.
I am going triple Daniel Bryan.
Platano.
Hey, the American Dragon, baby.
God damn.
Can't go nowhere. I love Triple H and all he's done for the business, but for this one,
But again, the dude has an award named after him.
I'm still trying to figure out what award that is. What does that
The wrestler of
represent?
I think it's the Wrestler of the Year for, is that the Observer?
I think it's like the technical wrestler.
The Dave Meltzer Award.
Well,
No,
Ain't no Booker
that
T
would
award.
Definitely not be.
Sucker.
Yeah. So it is, yes, the Bryan Danielson Award, the best technical wrestler of the year.
okay.
All right. Well, if we're going career, I would say Triple H. If we're going skill, I say Bryan Danielson. But overall, who I think had the better career, I'll have to say Triple H. But it doesn't matter because you guys chose Bryan Danielson, and Bryan Danielson is moving to the next round. Triple H, sorry for your future endeavors.
See,
Best
see,
of luck
here-
in your future endeavors.
Yes. Yes.
The thing about this round is, you know, depending on who the superstar is, it's like you're using a different criteria because we don't have a criteria. It's just who we're choosing, and we're putting a logic down for why we're choosing them. No doubt, Triple H has had an outstanding career. I mean, we're the top 16 here. You're right. Every matchup is a WrestleMania main event. So, I mean, by accolades alone, it's like, yeah, Triple H totally gets the win here. So, but Daniel Bryan also has this, you know, a similar amount of high accolades. So, you know, there's the amount versus, like Triple H, what? He's 14-time world champion. Daniel Bryan's 5-time in WWE. It's like, that doesn't compare properly, but, you know, so picking Danielson immediately is just because is how much I like him, you know. So,
right.
But it's not to say like, oh, he, you know, like it's like Jake.
Part in that too.
You know, you could, if it was like Jake the Snake Roberts versus Triple H, but you really love Jake the Snake Roberts, you could give the edge to Triple H because, well, he did have more main events at WrestleMania. He had and more championship accomplishments,
brother.
And Jake the Snake, and Jake the Snake technically never had any, but neither did Roddy Piper or Mr. Perfect, you know. But if you really love Jake the Snake, you'd throw your vote that way. But fortunately, Daniel's son Bryan, has accolades and the passion and the love from the fans from me. So that's why, I'll throw an asterisk on my vote there. It's like, I know. Personal taste goes a long way here.
Nothing wrong with that. Well, we went through 4 matches so far. We have Rey Mysterio, we have Ric Flair, we have Hulk Hogan, and Bryan Danielson. Do you guys see any of these guys make it to the Final 4?
Absolutely.
Well,
Possibly, yeah.
Well, I mean, they kind of, 2 of them will kind of have to.
Legally, they will by the definition of
True,
this bracket.
This is true. This is true. All right, well, bump that. Let's go to the next one.
Well,
All right.
again, Sid's going to the Hall of Fame. We're doing Sid all night.
R.I.P. Sid, we miss you. All
we
right.
do, man.
Yes,
Our
indeed,
next one,
man.
we have Charisma taking on a wrestling machine. I want to know for you guys, who is your better overall performer and who's going to win in the real match? Because we have the most electrifying man in all entertainment, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and we have Kurt Angle.
Well, you already made a mistake because you said who would win in an actual match. We already know who that is.
Well, that's half the battle.
We already know that.
That's half the battle. Ringside, let's hear what you got to say.
I mean, this man might win this tournament with a broken freaking neck. It's obviously Kirk Angel. Clearly.
Kirk Angel.
All right. Strap.
We should have Kurt Angle and The Rock play a round of Jumanji, and the winner of that will get my vote. But this is another rationale like I just gave. I like The Rock way more. I love Kurt Angle too, but I'm putting my vote behind The Rock.
We are split. BDC. Who do you got?
Kurt Angle would literally legit whoop his ass and find 18 different ways to do it. As far as an entertainer, though, Rock is unmatched. So I'm going to go with The Rock.
2-1. Rocky Maivia. Platano, who you got?
I'm with the agreement with you guys, too. When it comes to real fight, we all know that Kurt Angle is the greatest to do this shit. But the name of the show, It Doesn't Matter podcast, is where we need to go. And it's not just because of the podcast name. It's when you get to the business, you got to sell them. You got to bring them in, and you put on the marquee, Kurt Angle or The Rock. Going with the final boss.
How's that Platano smell?
Pretty good.
Well, you know how I feel about Kurt Angle. I love Kurt Angle. And last week, I was indecisive between my two favorites as a child. But I got to go with the great one, the most electrifying man in all entertainment, in all the sports entertainments, The Rock. The Rock.
If you smell what The Rock. Ringside.
The Rock is moving up in the
He's cooking.
I got to go. I can't do this anymore.
And it's,
Oh, man. All right. So this one is going to get a little interesting. Who had the better run on top, excuse me. We have two faces of an era. We have Brock Lesnar and John Cena. Ringside. Yes.
This one's tough. This is the first thinker I've had so far, but I think I got to go with John Cena.
All right.
I think it's fair. There's no wrong answer.
John Cena. You're going with John Cena.
Strap facts.
John Cena.
BDC.
The never before seen 17.
That's 3. Platano.
As much as I respect John, I got to go with Brock Lesnar, man. That man's been a champion in NCAA, WWE, UFC, and it doesn't matter where you put him, in a movie or whatever, you put Brock Lesnar somewhere, you're going to want to see him. And he's going to whoop anybody's ass. Fortunately, he's not going to win in the tournament, but for me, he gets my vote.
Well, as much as I like Brock Lesnar, he ain't no Chuck Norris. He can't act. I'm going with John Cena. John Cena is definitely moving to the next round, unfortunately.
Okay.
That was tough, too.
It was
No,
tough.
this next one's tough.
This next one is tough. All right. 2 questions for you guys. Who had the better matches? And who had the better peak? 3 questions actually. And who is the best performer? Ringside. The Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels or the Macho Man Randy Savage? Oh yeah.
Respectfully, you didn't even need to say who Shawn Michaels was facing. Because Shawn Michaels is the greatest professional wrestler to ever walk God's green earth. Shawn Michaels to the next round.
Strap.
You can't have Eric vote for you, Ringside.
Hey, my vote can be bought. It's okay. I have Venmo.
Man, he gives you the easiest of monies, let me tell you. Shawn Michaels, the peak of each guy, or who had the better peak? Dom,
Who had the better peak?
who had the better peak? I think Macho Man in the '80s is his peak is stronger than Shawn Michaels, but overall, what was the next one? Next peak.
Peak, better matches, an all-time performer.
Better matches, Shawn Michaels, and all-time performer, Shawn Michaels. Well, that's Shawn Michaels. That's my pick, and those are your questions.
BDC. Who you got?
Yeah, this one was a killer because I remember the Randy Savage Ricky Steamboat feud back in the late '80s, in the early '90s, and of course everything that ran thereafter, including the Mega Powers and all that other fun stuff, and even going into WCW. But yeah, Shawn Michaels, once he went on his own and really hit his stride, it was pretty much a wrap. He is Mr. WrestleMania. He is an all-out legend in every sense of the word. So as much as I love Mach, it's gonna be Shawn Michaels for me.
Wow, it's a Shawn Michaels thing. Platano, you going for him?
Unfortunately, yeah, it's tough. I mean, you got Macho Man at his peak, like you said, was very legendary if you think about it. A lot of people just don't do the Macho Man with his voice. They also remember Macho King. HBK never had a Macho King. Never was the king. He was just a better performer, unfortunately, though.
Macho Man
It
never
didn't
won the
matter.
Elimination Chamber, but I don't know.
Well, Macho Man was well, I wasn't part of the WWF. I didn't want to go back to that crap. Damn it. Uh-huh.
Well, Macho Man is king. He has Stephanie McMahon. Shh, we don't know that. But, oh, yeah. Different eras, different times. Shawn Michaels had the better matches with better talent than Savage. And unfortunately, I'm a Bret Hart guy, but I got to go with the has-been kid, Shawn Michaels.
Has-been
It
kid.
has been kid.
Wow. Wow.
What perilous words from the host, the notorious One Dom. What a freak out. But you know what he just said moments ago.
What a mic drop! He mic dropped the mic. Look at him go.
We're not supposed to acknowledge that. So you know, thinking about the Elimination Chamber, as Ringside mentioned, you know, Shawn Michaels won one. Macho Man never won one. It just brought me to the idea, like, what if we're doing the Elimination Chamber in the golden era? What if Macho Man Randy Savage was in the Elimination Chamber? You know, who else would you put in there? I mean, you could think, oh, you put the Warrior in there, Hogan, you know, the big names. It's like, no. Don't put those guys in there. Put other guys in there. How about
Jake?
Jake? Ravishing Rick Rude?
Ricky
Yes.
Steamboat.
I'm thinking like 89, 90. So I think he was gone at that point. So I was thinking like 89 Macho Man. Macho King.
DiBiase?
Yeah, you could put DiBiase in there. Yeah, I mean, he would have to be in there. Andre at ringside, sitting in a chair. About to
You need a big guy like a King
Boss
Kong
Man?
Bundy or something, or a Boss
Bundy.
Man. You know?
You need a big guy that can move. So Boss Man would fit
in there.
Boss Man would be perfect.
Yeah.
Big John's stud inside a pod.
Macho doing the elbow drop off the top of the pod.
Oh my God. He would never miss a date because he would just get some Coke and he'd be right back on the next show, the next tour.
You know what?
But
Damn.
I think we have our elimination chamber of the golden era of 1989 WWF, anyways. So
that would be very interesting.
what if they
That
put
sounds
Terry
like
Taylor
something
in
that
it?
needs. That sounds like something that needs to go into the IDM 2K world.
Oh no,
The golden
yeah.
age.
What's
The
that?
golden age.
Let me hear that so I can put in my notes.
no, you're
Golden
here the
Era
whole time,
Elimination
Dom.
Chamber.
This shit getting cut out.
The Golden Era Elimination Chamber.
You can
Which
edit
one's
this
that?
any way
Who's
you
in
want.
it? Who's in it?
Was Macho,
Yep.
DiBiase, King
Rick
Kong
Rude.
Bundy.
Ew.
Oh shit,
Who else
Ravishing
did
Rick
you say?
Rude.
Ravishing Rick Rude.
First
Snake.
one
Mr.
eliminated.
Perfect. Did I say Mr. Perfect?
That's
No,
terrible. That's
he's not.
terrible. Nobody want to play that shit.
And you got Boss Man in
You
there,
won't
too.
have to. The computer will.
All right, before I make a comment and might make a reel or some shit. We back. All right,
Never
fellas.
left. Never left.
The last match for the Sweet 16 era. 2 questions. Who is the better wrestler? Who had a better career? We have an icon. And the next guy, he is excellent. We have the icon, Steve, taking on Bret, the Hitman Hart. Ringside, who do you got?
I think I've seen way more Sting matches, but that's because Bret Hart his career was cut short. I've seen a lot of good Bret Hart matches, but I think I've enjoyed the Stinger a bit more. And I think the Scorpion Deathlock is way better than the Sharpshooter, so I got to go with Stang.
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 Stanging and banging.
All right, Strap, who you got?
There's no denying Bret Hart's prowess, but I'm gonna go with the Stinger here.
Hmm.
Okay, Strap. We got 2 for Sting. B, D, C. Who do you got?
Yeah, I'm going with Sting. No question about it. That man, he reinvented himself over the course of his career. And even though he was out of the business for a good chunk of time, he was still he was still able to reinvent himself over and over and over again. Bret Hart, he had a great run in the 90s. Kind of fell off with his character because he really didn't have one. It just was pretty much the same all the way through. And then he got kicked in the head and it was pretty much over from there. So I'm gonna go with Sting.
Platano?
Damn, this tough because I respect both wrestlers. While Sting did have the more iconic character and the character change for him, I'm still not gonna go against Bret, man. Bret didn't matter what match he was Yoko, Diesel, guy around his size. I was just thinking the other day, and as I'm driving back from work, what if Bret went against Brock? I know it. Everyone's like, "Oh, Bret's gonna get ragdoll and all that." He probably will, but he will find a way to make it interesting. Anytime you see Bret, it's never the same match. There's maybe 2 things he does that's similar in every match, but every match, no matter what the character is or the other opponent is, he works to their strength. He makes that opponent even more challenging or worth more to be the champion. And unfortunately, with Sting, even when he was champion, I still felt like somebody was above him. When Bret was champion, I didn't feel like he was having anybody looking over his shoulder until that damn has-been kid came around and took advantage of that bad knee of his. So for me, I got to go with Bret, unfortunately. And I still love Sting. I'm glad the AEW treated him right, but to me, Sting was never the guy to be the guy. There was always somebody there to replace him. And it shouldn't have never been like that.
Well, me and Platano's vote don't matter because you guys already chose Sting. I got Bret the Hitman Hart. Why? Bret, every match he had, it was completely different from everybody else that he wrestled. Sting, you already know he's going to start off hot. He's going to get beat up. You're going to heat back up. He's going to do what he do. And the fans loved it. It was cool. But honestly, I feel like Bret beat better competitors than Sting whatsoever. Ringside, you can even announce this shit right now. Sting ain't gonna beat Shawn Michaels next round. You already know that. Bret Hart beat Shawn Michaels plenty of times.
Yep.
Shawn Michaels beat Bret Hart plenty of times.
We ain't talking about that.
Especially the last time. Especially the last time. The time that counted the most. Unbeknownst to Bret, that was a loser leaves town match. Kicked his ass all over the whole continent.
I just feel overall Bret had a better career than Sting. He's a better wrestler than Sting. Yes, them two had the same finishing maneuver, two different names. They even had a match. I'm not sure it was on Nitro on the pay-per-view. Who won that match?
Nitro.
Strap?
Sting.
Halloween
Sting won
Havoc. No, Bret Hart won.
Yeah, they fought twice, right?
Probably, but the blow-off match, their main match was at Halloween Havoc, and Sting disappeared after that. He had personal issues going on. So,
Sting won that one?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so Bret won.
Yes.
All right.
I could have sworn he lost one.
There you go. Just tell you right there, Bret better than Sting.
It's not a shoot. Who cares?
Yeah, he still beat him.
Bret Hart had the right-handed sharpshooter, and Sting had the left-handed sharpshooter.
Well, everybody from Canada got to use the right hand.
Well, except for Owen, but all right.
Sting also had the Scorpion Death Drop, so there.
Stinger Splash was sick as hell.
And the Stinger Splash.
Bret's backbreaker. Bret's Russian leg sweep. I don't see nobody use that move to this day.
That's right.
Greasy ass hair.
The
Bill Goldberg was a Bret breaker.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, you started it.
Yeah, I said that shit at the same time. We already know.
I hate you. I hate you.
No, you don't see the double forearms like Bret off the top rope, the second rope.
Nope.
Well, along the same lines, no one ever done a superplex like Bret Hart.
Oh, that's
I know the secret too.
Yes.
Oof. What was it, in the hips?
No, when he was on, they're both on the top rope, and when they leap off that top rope, and they're both flat backed, like equally flat backed, Bret and his opponent, as they go crashing to the mat. In most superplexes, the opponent lands slightly late, like behind Bret, the giver. So Bret Hart just did it, and they landed at the exact same time, and it looked more spectacular. And no one's ever done it like that, ever.
And
go ahead.
And Stone Cold is not the man he is without the Hitman. He even said it too. Without Bret Hart, you don't get no Stone Cold.
Because even
without Eric Bischoff, you also don't get Stone Cold.
That is true.
Yeah.
Thank you, Eric.
Because
without Stone Cold's ex-wife, you don't get Stone Cold.
That's true. Better start drinking that tea before it gets stone cold. Yeah. Thank you, wife.
Bret had a good ass punch. Bret had a good working punch. That shit was so clean.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter because Bret lost. Get over it.
All right, we're trying to do that. Trying to convince you, trying to change your vote.
Wow.
But
no chance.
Well, not you. At least BDC. Damn it.
Wow.
We stand in solidarity.
Kurt Hawkins over there.
At this moment in time, I feel obligated to say that I am not changing a damn thing.
You're a goddamn.
No offense to Bret. No offense, but
that's why Taker didn't make it.
That's why Taker eliminated. God damn it! The same reason. See, karma.
I told you,
karma.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We didn't have to say it. We just
here's your get back. Here's your get back, motherfucker.
We was on the phone yesterday. Oh, Taker got a good chance. No, he don't. No, he don't. Now I'm the tiebreaker. No, he don't.
For the record, I did not say Taker had a good chance. I just told you what I felt. I told you what I felt. I said nothing about what his chances were. But I knew what Sting's chances were if I had at least one other voter with me.
Who, Rose? Oh, yeah, Rose definitely got Bret Hart out there.
Yeah. Selfish. He didn't want to see that Bret and HBK match.
Hey, maybe for the next episode, we need E-Money and we need Rose. It's
Get
getting
everybody
down
up
to the
in here.
nitty gritty.
You know why you need more
'Cause, I
people?
mean,
Because there's less matches to talk about.
It's the final. It's the
And that-
final four in the championship.
And that too. That too.
It's the final countdown.
Actually, no. We got 8. Then we got 4. Then the championship.
No,
Okay.
Basically 4
something.
matches.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Still,
Same
we-
thing.
4,
damn it.
2, 1.
6, 1.
Yeah.
Bye.
So before we close the show, fellas, how you want to do next week's show? Do you want to do the 8 and the 4 to get to
Absolutely.
the final 2? What you want to do?
Yep. We'll do that.
Let's
like
get
we
it all
said.
done, man. Let's get it all done.
No, well, we got to say the championship. The championship is going to be a whole nother show.
Get it all done.
We're gonna have 16 people on that show.
Now, wait a minute. I do have a question now. Should we possibly
Yes.
have both the men and women's championships on the same show?
You trying to wait? You trying to wait for the final?
We do the final 4 of the men's, we get through the women's, and we do the championship. We do the championships for men and women on the same show.
Yeah. Could do that.
Men's, women's, 2K matches? It can be done.
There you go.
That should be about an hour, right fellas?
I mean,
It depends on
it's
the matchup, brother.
It's 2 matches, so I mean,
The way you talk,
gotta
yeah, it could be an hour.
Stretch this thing out as long as. Oh no, I'm gonna be quick as hell. I'll be like, "Who you get?" Boom, and that's gonna be it. Now I'll be like, "Yo,
Oh, I'd vote for Boom,
this
too.
is the episode we need to go an hour. We need you to say something." I'm
All right,
not
so-
gonna say shit.
So next week we'll do what we got.
8 and 4.
8 and 4. We do 8 and 4 next week. We hold off on the championship till we get to the women's, and then we'll do that then.
Mhm.
It'd be
Cool.
one big
Works for me.
grand slam. AEW.
There you go.
Well, I'm gonna start with BDC. Any of these choices you're gonna regret? Like, it ain't too late. You can change your opinion and put Bret back
I
in this.
regret nothing.
Y'all messing up. We could have had good real content next week. We could have had a reel between Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels and Sting. You already know how that shit gonna turn out.
Yep.
You already know how it's gonna turn out. We need good content, goddammit.
They don't care.
I
They don't care.
I regret nothing.
We did a Sting episode last week. We got 11 effing views, and you gonna choose Sting again? Well,
I
Bret
regret
Hart.
nothing.
That's right. You a Mets fan. You don't regret nothing.
I'm not gonna regret watching your ass. Your Braves asses get beat this season. I'm definitely not gonna regret that.
There we go.
He's not just
Yo,
changing
my
the
son-
subject. He's changing sports.
Since you wanna talk that shit, let's.
Y'all might start off hot, but when time for the playoffs, y'all not even gonna make it. I'm gonna say that right now. Today's date. It doesn't matter what today's date is. Check
got
our
a running bet.
goddammit.
I got a running bet on how long Ronald Acuna is gonna be in the lineup. I say about a week and a half.
He won a championship and a World Series. You know what? He didn't get one this year. That's all I know.
He won the WBC. Who cares?
He's gonna do the 999 challenge. He's gonna win that one. 9 hot dogs, 9 beers, and whatever else.
What the hell is the 999 challenge?
Well,
I saw that.
9
What is
challenge. So basically, at ballparks now, they got 9 hot dogs, 9 beers, and that's their shit.
What?
And they
Yeah,
stay
so
hot
the
and
game-
cold.
So you gotta drink and eat all that before the fucking
Listen.
game's over?
Well, you can buy it. And I don't think no.
You do. You're supposed to do one hot dog and one beer per inning is the gimmick. However, the hot dogs are smaller and the beers are smaller. They're not full size.
Oh.
For what it's
Me and
worth.
Strap
easy.
gonna do it at the Yard Goats. Strap gonna eat 6. I'm gonna eat 3.
Man.
He gonna drink 5, and I'll drink 4, and we good.
Man, that bathroom is gonna be explosive.
That ride home was gonna be bad.
Oh, Lord.
Listen, no, absolutely not.
Beers and weenies. Mm-mm.
Nope, that is a bad combination, man.
Ringside-
Guess
Ringside
what?
gonna
The
have-
windows are broken.
And Ringside's going to do the powder donut challenge. The
And
hot
on the way
dog.
back home, there is no
Ringside's gonna sit on the lawn.
no restrooms. He knows that too.
One of the few ways, one of the few times it smells the same going in as it does coming out, and that is not going to be. Oh,
Booyaka,
no.
booyaka.
Woo.
Oh, man. Guys, Stone
Oh,
Cold's
God.
eliminated. Can you believe that shit in the
This-
first round? Because of y'all.
This
Yeah,
episode,
wasn't me.
this episode,
'cause of
is brought to
y'all,
you
not
by
me.
Ammonium AD.
Because
I
of
wasn't-
y'all.
I want to
Rings-
hurry.
This
Nah,
shit could
Dom-
change
Dom-
everything.
Dom should have just waited for your
Listen.
voice, but
It's
no,
okay.
he wanted to go
Listen.
with producer Booby.
There are
Alright.
no number ones on the left side of the bracket. Number ones are gone.
BDC, tell us the bracket for next week.
All right. So in the penultimate match of the 316 era, we have Rey Mysterio versus Ric Flair. 2 number 3s.
Okay.
How the hell we had 2 number 3s? It's a 5 and 3. So we got Rey Mysterio, we got Ric Flair. The other match is Hulk Hogan versus Bryan Danielson.
Okay.
And that closes out the left side of the bracket. On the right side, we have The Rock and John Cena. We have Shawn Michaels and Sting. That's the dude. That's the dude. That's it. That's all she wrote.
So you got Cena and who?
And Rock.
Cena
and Rock.
WrestleMania 28 and 29. Or,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, 28
You got
and 29.
Hogan. You got Hogan and Danielson. You got Mysterio and Flair. You have Shawn Michaels and Sting.
Damn, this is getting interesting and more.
Don't worry, we'll
interesting.
get 45 minutes out of it.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll get 45 minutes out of Rock and Cena alone.
I'm curious to see next week
Yeah.
between Danielson and Hogan from Strap. I'm curious to see what he has to say.
Stretch it out.
As she said.
Yeah, that
Gotcha.
like I'm literally looking at right now. It's like I don't know how these matchups look. Even if Stone Cold and Taker were in them, I'm not sure how these matchups will look. They
It doesn't matter. They both been eliminated.
Yeah.
It don't matter. See, we got a
But-
better show next week, and we have Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels. But no, y'all want to choose Sting.
I know.
I can create the bracket.
You know what? Yep, sure didn't.
I
Sure
didn't
didn't
either.
create the bracket.
I just showed up.
No, sir.
I just showed up, made my votes count, and still regret nothing.
Well, it's gonna be interesting because we had 16 entered, only 8 remaining. The Elite 8 is set. Fellas, from what we see here, who is winning the madness?
Screw it. Let's
Well,
do it
we-
right now.
No,
Well, then we can't answer.
your thoughts.
Yeah.
Who do you think gonna take it?
I know who I want my finals to be.
Who do you
You
want
give
your
us
finals to be? There you
predictions
go.
on
Who do you-
ourselves?
Yeah,
do you
we
want your
can't do
finals to be?
predictions. I don't know. I don't know if we should peel back the curtain. I
You
don't
That's
know.
why
could
you
a
should
little bit.
expect-
Who do you want your finals to be?
You
I
should
want my
expand
finals to
I
be.
think I know one guy.
expand our hosts.
I
More
want my
people. Lacey
finals.
Trailer,
I could.
Oh,
Rose, and family.
And the dog.
Booby,
Get
via
everybody-
text.
Get everybody in here next week.
Oh boy.
Get everybody in here.
Yeah, that's right.
I know Adrian's probably throwing shit across the wall right now. Oh my god.
just as long as it's not sticking.
Oh man.
Oh shit.
Well, this is it for the sweet 16. It ain't so sweet. 'Cause next week we are getting Elite. I'm Notorious and I am Dom. I'm here at Poppy Platano. I'm here at BDC. I'm here at StrapFacts. I'm here at Ringside. We bring to you the men's wrestling madness, and this is a lot of madness right here. Oh yeah, it really is.
It is.
Next week is Elite. We're going to see y'all next week. Boom.
Boom. It's Sting! Don't.